Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece Chapter 1126, Settling the Score. Today's cover page of the chapter is Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 14. The girls from the soba shop in Curry have gone missing. And if we are going with the theme from the previous chapter, there are people in Wano that are going missing since the ordeal after the raid on Onigashima. So who is kidnapping all these people? As we see, Yamato is eating some soba, and I believe that is the woman next to Yamato is the same woman that Sanji thought he hurt during the raid, but it was actually Queen. I believe that's the same woman. But yeah, people are going missing. That's a very interesting mystery that Oda is cooking up. What is going on in Wano? We'll only have to find out in the next chapter to see if this story keeps going. Alright, we start off the chapter with everyone celebrating, obviously. The defeat, or the escape at Egghead was a success, as we see Oimo and Kashi talking to Luffy. After we parted ways with you folks at Water 7, we wanted to catch a glimpse of the captains, so we headed for Little Garden. You did, huh? Makes sense. You'd be curious. It'd been 100 years, right? Right, so right after Eni's lobby, Oimo and Kashi went to collect Dory and Broggy. And when we showed up, wouldn't you know, but they were beating on each other with their bare fists. Gabba-ba-ba. What? Why? Yeah. Our weapons were busted. Do you think either of these tough old goats is going to be done in by simple punches? Everyone's just laughing. Nope, sure don't. And the only way to finish a proper duel is death. In the end, they had to put a stop to it, and we made our way back to Elbath together to get new weapons. And Nami's just like, to get new weapons, you're going to keep fighting? Of course! Unbelievable. Nami's like, unbelievable. But obviously, Usopp, who's a big fan of the Giants, come on, Nami, did you not learn nothing at Little Garden? That's right, tell her, Usopp. And Sanji's talking to the giants while they're drinking. This stuff's strong. Well, yeah, because it's made for giants. It's called Absthine. Absthine? This spirit is known as Green Fairy. It can make you hallucinate, so watch out. Gya. Oh no, they're hallucinating. That's not good. They'll hallucinate. As we see more panels of everyone partying, and we get a sweet, wholesome panel here with Bonnie and Kuma. We finally got the chance to see it together. The sea. As you see Kuma smiling, and Bonnie's just laughing happily. The horizon at sea. They got to see it together. But we got a flashback 1 month earlier. At the island of Gartel in the New World, an incident occurred. The territory of red-haired Shanks, Emperor of the Sea, the pirate known as Bartolomeo, the Man-Eater, burned the flag of the red-haired pirates and delivered a blow to their honor. Oh no. Bartolomeo, why did you do this? As we see him tied up in front of Shanks himself and his crew. Oh no. If I allow you to get away with this, then all the other islands and pirates to whom I've given the flag will lose the faith they put into it, which is true. And my friends will be subject to danger. Bartolomeo is just like, you're right about that. I'm sorry for what I've done. I wasn't thinking about none of that when I did this. It was a stupid, ignorant thing. Dude's all beaten up. We should see a pretty dark side of Shanks here, as we see one of his one of Shank's crew members is crouching down next to Bartolomeo. This is a bottle of deadly poison. I need you to go and make Straw Hat Luffy take this within the next month. Huh? It's just a deadly poison. It causes excruciating pain, massive hemorrhaging, and ultimately death. Your boss has to pay for your crimes. Because Bartolomeo was acting on Luffy's behalf. Even though Luffy didn't want him to do these things. Bartolomeo doesn't know the relationship between Shanks and Luffy, so... so it causes all that. Your boss has to pay for your crimes. Why would Mr. Luffy have to do that? That's Bartolomeo's crews talking like, why wouldn't Mr. Luffy have to do that? And we just see Bartolomeo grab the poison with his teeth because his hands are tied up. And he chugs the poison. And his crew's like, no, boss. Don't drink it, boss. It'll kill you. He's just like, glug, 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 glug. You're going to spit up blood and die. I'm okay with that. And here's his stance on Luffy. Mr. Luffy didn't give us... I think he's more saying Luffy-senpai didn't give us permission for the ritual cups. It didn't give us no permission for the ritual cups we drank from the flag we use. This ain't got nothing to do with him. Please don't tell him I did this. I don't want him to waste a single precious second of his time on the likes of me. This is just one of those things that happens. A common thug stands up to an emperor and gets slaughtered for it. Nothing more, nothing less. I sure wish I could have seen Mr. Luffy beat the king of the pirates, though. I really screwed up bad, damn it all. You gotta carry on after I'm gone, boys. Boss. Farewell, my friends. And he just burps and he's like, huh? Whoa, they let us, and they just leave the island. It seems the poison wasn't poisonous. Whoa, they let us go. Go, get us out of here. The going Luffy. So if that wasn't poison, then he wasn't trying to kill Mr. Luffy after all, was he? I thought an Emperor of the Sea would be more bloodthirsty. Guess he's a bigger softy than I realized. Oh, little does he know. What's that smirk for, Captain? I mean, it doesn't feel good knowing how much they cared for Luffy. Alright, Captain, step aside. Every action has a price to be paid. And Yasopp just blows the ship up with a normal gun. I don't know how he did it, but it's blown to smithereens. The Bartolomeo pirate ship sinks into the waters of the Gartel Island. Status unknown. No, Bartolomeo, everyone's fan favorite because he was just a fanboy of Luffy's, which is like the fans of One Piece in general. Makes you wonder what Shanks is thinking. Like he does not show any emotion until the end here, where he's like, he was smirking at the end there. I mean, it doesn't feel good knowing how much they cared. I mean, doesn't it? Oh, he says, doesn't it feel good knowing how much they care for Luffy? That's what he's smirking about. That Luffy has reliable comrades that would sacrifice themselves instead of backstabbing Luffy. That's probably what's going on here. But yeah, goodbye, Bart. Goodbye, the going Luffy. No. All right, we cut to Pirate Island, Fullalead, where, you know, is it Fullalead? I think the translations, I forget what the actual, like, translation for the I know this is official, but there is another name for this island, which is just the Pirate Island. What the hell happened here? Oh, Teach has returned. What the hell happened here? while I was away, Pizarro. Yeah, I know it looks bad, but he's he's still in the form of the island. You heard about the whole world is about to get in on the act, didn't ya? The poneglyphs ain't just the knowledge of the underworld anymore. The four emperors are about to have a full-scale scramble for the stones. Even the government and navy are getting involved. Ye can't win if ye don't take them seriously. Because Kobe got away. And the key piece to all of this is Kobe. So how'd you let him get away? I'm sorry, Teach. I'm sorry. Give me a minute and I'll tell you the story. So first things first, we also let Moria get away. Oh, Moria was there. Right, because Perona saved Kobe and Moria. And then we just see the other giant. I forget what his name is, but he's a giant, and he's trying to help build. He's a part of Blackbeard's crew. I forget his name, but he's trying to help build the island, but he's just doing more damage. Where did that stone go away? More to the left. Oh, your butt broke that one. Moria got away too? Commodore, we're ready to go at a moment's notice. We know you'll be that man who claims the One Piece, Blackbeard. Conquer the world for us. So all the pirates are cheering for Blackbeard on this island as he's in his domain. I guess you could call it a throne room with his crew, his headliners. Zihahaha! Hear that morale's sky high out there. We gotta take advantage of that. So repeat that for me, Kuzan. You let Kobe get away, but we cut Garp instead. Zihahaha! Amazing! Yeah, see, Teach? An upgrade in the end. And Kuzan's just like, though, to be honest, I thought I killed him, but he ended up alive instead. It's a hell of a feat, Kuzan. Who else could have possibly taken him down? It took all of us together, and we just barely managed. As we see a panel with Garp all chained up and bandaged. So Jesus Burgess. The wind's in our favor now. Yee-ha-ha-ha-ha. Oh, right, they also caught Pudding. And we've got the third-eyed girl on top of that. Hey, patch me in, Lafitte. Oh, yeah, patch me into Lafitte. Poor Pudding. Poor Pudding. Headquarters of Umit Shipping Company. Yes, Commodore. What are the revolutionaries up to? They seem to be quite serious about attacking provisions. The gondolas at the Red Port continue to break down, and they don't seem to work at all when they actually have food on board. It's bad enough that the food shipments have been cut off from the many countries, but even when the Navy secures a route, the gondolas crash. If we end up with any of those celestial dragons actually starving, then we'll really be living in an unprecedented times. I love it. Yeah, those celestial dragons won't be very happy about that. Zihaha. Well, stop enjoying the show and get to preparing. Haha, already on top of it. As we see another ship approaching Pirate Island. Pizarro, we're back. Nya, it's Devon. Come, pick us up. What's with you refusing to pull the ship into the harbor? I'm injured, you know. Right, he's all like beaten and bloodied. And we see Carabo's reaction. Wow, oh, we're in trouble now, big trouble. A gigantic monstrosity has plucked us up right off the Whitecaps as I live and breathe. Sir, madam, do something, spare little old me from this dreadful fate. He doesn't know it's Pizarro. Oh, would you shut up already? Is that the guy you brought? And Van Auger's just like, yep. And we cut to the Viking ship with what seems to be the Viking ship that the Luffy and gang were sailing with. But something has happened. 2 days have passed since leaving Egghead, and even the pirate ship, the Great Uruk, has yet to reach Elbaf for a very particular reason. As we see Dory and Broggy and Book panicking. How could this happen? We drank ourselves into a stupor and woke up to find that the Sunny is gone. We can't find it. We gotta get the ship. We can't go back to Elbaf without it. As we see Jim, so the people that are missing, but in the panel of the Straw Hats, we see Brooke, Jinbei, Robin, and Frankie, as well as Bonnie and Lilith are still on the giant ship. That means we're missing Nami, Usopp, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy. And Chopper? And Chopper. It was like all the Straw Hats before Eddie's lobby, it seems. Oh no. We gotta get the ship. We can't go back to Elbaf without it. And when Nico Robin doing her dark joke humor again, I wonder if they got chomped up to bits by a giant fish. And Frankie's like, it's not funny this time. You've seen how big they are around here. There are a bunch of big fishes around. Where did they go? Where did you go, Luffy? And then we cut to a panel where there's just dark. Nami, hey, wake up. And Nami is like in a weird outfit. She's wearing like some weird gear. She also has a sword on her back. And she's just like, ooh, I think I have a hangover from all that drinking. And she wakes up. And where she is, she's like literally in the Lego. It's Lego. There's Lego flowers. There's a Lego barrel. There's a Lego chandelier. You literally see the studs on the floor. And that's to be continued. Oh my god. What is Oda cooking up here? Oh my. What is this? Legoland? Lego Island. What are we going to see? The burglar guy next? Who woke up Nami? Was it Zeus? I have no idea where Oda's going with this, but it seems he's back to his old tricks. The Straw Hats are separated again. Yay. Bummer. How many weeks has it been? I know there's like this one double colored page spread for one of the chapters back in the day where they were playing with Lego. So yeah. I don't know where this is going. I have no idea. Unless this is the power of a devil fruit user. I have no idea. Let's just hope they're not tripping balls. Anyways, this is Haysoos signing off. Stay tuned for next week. No break. I'm coming back. Smooth sailing, pirates. Goodbye.